I gotta do it for them. Gotta do it for them. Gotta do it for them. Gotta do it for them.
Check.
Yo, what's up? It's Mccav.
It's your boy DJ Side. What's happening, y'all?
And you are listening to For the Culture Radio. What's up? So we have a special guest once again. Today we have with us in the studio, Mr. Freaky Mccav.
Y'all clap it up for him. Clap it up. All right.
So this is a gentleman, an extraordinary gentleman, you dig? And he has decided to follow a passion in the entertainment industry, but he chose a different way to come about it. And although he has many talents, he is very skilled with the lens. You dig what I'm saying? So he started off, you know what I'm saying, picking up a camera just like somebody else would and learning how to use it and its functions. And now he's taking pictures of your favorite celebrities that you love here today and now.
Right.
So once again, let's introduce Mr. Freaky Mccav.
Clap it up. All right.
Thank you.
All right, man. So, first of all, what made you get into photography out of everything?
Really, I started off doing fashion, and I had my own clothing line once upon a time. I'll probably bring it back soon, but
Yeah.
I mean, really, I used to just reach out to a bunch of photographers, and I used to really like try to get people to work and ask them what their pricings and stuff was, and they'll tell me, whatever it was, and they'll never pull up. Like, I have the money ready, and they'll have me waiting forever, or they'll just move on their own time. So after a while, I just was like, fuck it, okay, my fault. I was just like, fudge it. So, what I mean? I was just like, I just do it myself. And then I just went from doing my own little photo shoots to just going to little local gigs and just shooting people, and everybody was just loving my creativity and my eye and everything. So I just kept running with it.
Word. So when you first noticed that you could actually make a career off of this, how was that experience, and what was that like for you? What did you learn from that experience?
I mean, it was just, I realized, like, everything nowadays is just like a supply and demand type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So, like, everybody's trying to be a rapper nowadays. Like, there's other ways to get put on, you know what I mean? There's other ways to make it, you know what I mean? So I realized that, as a photographer or as a videographer, like, you create that image for the artist, or you create the image for whoever it is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that they need that. Without that, they can't do anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could be an artist all day, but if you ain't got 5 pictures or like a 5 video, like, nobody's really checking for you nowadays, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of way to stand out, some type of way to show like who you are, and express yourself, and that's what my pictures do.
I dig. Yeah. And I know we kind of jumped the gun on this one, but we forgot to ask you where you from, man. Where you from? What set you repping? What city you repping?
What city?
Neighborhood.
Well, I mean, I'm originally born in Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn,
right.
But I was raised in Delaware, so Delaware is what I'm repping, because Delaware.
What was that like?
I don't know too much of nobody that came out of Delaware. You know what I'm saying? Delaware is cool. It's like a small town in a sense, because everybody knows everybody. Like, everybody I went to like middle school with went to like 3 to 5 different high schools in the area, so you still kind of stay connected with them in a sense, you know what I mean? And I just got out of there because like I got tired of that scenery, you know what I mean? It's really not much in Delaware. It's kind of trapped in a sense. So yeah, and I feel like that's probably why a lot of people don't really go anywhere, because there's a lot of talent there, but they just don't know what to do with it to take it to the next level. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So quick question, man.
Yeah.
Freaky Mccav.
Yeah. Where did that come from?
Yo, I'm imagining like a whole crazy cartoon over here.
Right.
With that. It's dope. Like, what is that? Where is that coming from?
I mean, honestly, it all started in high school. You know what I mean? Everybody really had a nickname and shit, and stuff like that, coming up. And I just never was one person that had a nickname. So, like, I don't know, like, 9th, 10th grade, like, it was just this whole, like, we used to use the word freaky a lot in school and stuff like that. So, like, I don't know, I just ended up taking that and running with it. And then I never, like, changed it on my social media handles or anything like that. So, like, now it's weird, because, like, I go somewhere and then people be like, "You're freaking Mccav, right?" And I'd be like, "What? Oh."
So it's a branding thing that's actually worked for you.
Yeah.
I dig.
It feel weird at times, but hey, I guess gotta get used to it, whatever.
Is it something to where it makes you, even though you are holding the camera and you're taking pictures of the people, do you still feel like that kind of rock star feeling yourself with having an alias?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I feel like what separates me from the average photographer is that I leave an impression, like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, a lot of people don't respect the behind the scenes people, because they don't really make themselves known. Like they might, if you're at a video shoot and you really look around for like the photographers or anything like that, they're really off to the side. They don't really make themselves known. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? I network with everybody everywhere I go. I talk to people. So even if they don't really know about me or remember, like, know of me or anything like that, they'll at least remember some type of characteristic from me too. 'Cause,
Right.
you know, my hair is crazy. Like, I'm just an outgoing person. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, certain things just stick with people, you know? So
I dig.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, where have your work has been placed so far? Because I know you got a couple placements in some magazines now.
yeah, I got a placement in Respect Mag.
Okay.
Double XL posted me 4 times last year.
Ooh.
And then that actually kind of happened kind of crazy. It was like kind of back to back, and it was like,
Yeah.
it was like kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting it, but yeah. And then I actually also kind of dealing with Hip Hop Weekly in a sense.
Yeah.
I got someone that wants me whenever I, you know, take pictures of certain people to send it to them, and they're gonna post it or whatever. But you know, it's a couple things in the works too. You know.
I dig. Yeah, he got some.
Yeah.
Trying.
So, when was the first time you captured a picture and it was like, yo, this is slowly gonna change my life, and then it's gonna snowball effect and change? Like, when was that moment for you, or what picture, or what person, or what was that element for you that took you to the other side to where you knew?
I would probably say, like, cause like the first couple pictures I used to take at like these little local events, like I remember one time I went back to Delaware and my brother and sister saw it. Like, I just was showing them, like, you know, the camera I had and everything, cause I started with a boo-boo camera, like a point and shoot. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even have interchangeable lenses or anything. So
Yeah.
I used to I showed them a couple of the pictures, trying to get to other pictures to show them my clothing line and stuff, and they saw them and they were just like, yo, wow, those are crazy. But you know, they was like, you know, you should actually do this. And I didn't really take it seriously at the time. And then, you know what I mean, my one of my cousin, actually, his name is Uno. He started managing an artist named 5 a.m.
Okay.
And then I became 5's like personal photographer. So really our first photo shoot was on the rooftop of a condo, and you know what I mean, the way we was just working, it just felt so natural, and it was just like every shot that I had was like, you know, 5. So it was just like, that's when I was like, okay, well, I guess this is my role now. I guess I'm a photographer now, for real. Like, let me take it seriously. So
Yeah.
we just kind of formed a team at that time, and then we just kept pushing through, and you know what I mean, it just opened up so many different other opportunities for me, just because I just really stuck with it, you know.
That's what's up.
Dope.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that, man. So, I mean, I know we're well into, you know, January now, but considering last year, 2017, what has been your biggest accomplishment so far?
I mean, I'll probably say the double XL thing, just because
Okay.
that kind of took me by surprise. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They had started following me, and they had like 1 or 2 of my pictures, but they would never like say anything about posting anything or anything like that. And then one day they had hit me up and was like, you know, we like this picture, you know, can we post it? And I was just like, wow. So, you know, that came by surprise. So
Yeah.
I think that was pretty dope. That'll probably be my highlight of 2017. I mean, it was 2017 was pretty much a crazy year for me, because between doing what I was doing and then working with my brother 5, like, it was just like too much. It was like overwhelming kind of, because it was like so much coming from both sides, you know what I'm saying? Because either we're running around with him, or like somebody else see me doing something else and they want me to work with them. So it's like, it was just crazy. Like, it was just crazy. 2017 was definitely like a very uplifting year for me. So
Dope.
Yeah.
I dig. That's what's up.
Hey, man. So, quick question. All of these pictures that are on your IG, you are actually editing them as well as taking them, right? You're doing it all.
For sure.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
I mean, I thought most photographers edit their own pictures.
Nah, I've
you know,
actually
be
found
surprised.
out recently,
You know,
there are some photographers that send their work off, just like
outsourced
engineers.
it. Mhm.
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't really know that. And then the crazy thing about it too, another thing that shocks people is the fact that I do it off my phone. I mean, all my
What?
edits, all
For
my
real?
edits are off my phone.
That's
yeah.
great.
I mean,
Technology, boy.
Yo,
yeah.
Apple, you better come. You better start something.
I mean,
I'm
because
telling you,
you
it's
know, them
kids out here
programs are
producing,
expensive, man. Them programs are
editing,
expensive.
all that on their
It's true.
phones,
Yeah.
man.
So you got to find your own way, and I had to find my own way with that. So, I mean, because I'm not about to be spending no $300-$400 on a program, like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, them choices expensive, so I had to find my way, and it's so much easier, because it's just like I'll upload my pictures to my email or whatever. I send them from my email to my phone, and then like within 10 seconds, I'm already edited pictures and sending them off. So it's just like, it's just so much easier, so much quicker. You ain't gotta like set up a whole laptop and then do the whole loading process. It's just quicker, man. It's
Right.
just way quicker.
That makes
dig
sense.
I dig that.
Yeah.
Word. So what would be some advice you have for any young aspiring photographers, cinematographers, just artists in general on the come up that you would say could help them in their journey?
Right.
Personally, I would say a lot of people, what their main problem is, they don't stick with things. You know, things are gonna get hard. You're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna be uncomfortable at times, and that's okay. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to not look cool sometimes. It's okay to put yourself out there. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of things that I accomplished was just from me finessing. Like, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get in there, or I didn't know if I was gonna be able to meet that person or anything like that. But I just made it work for me. And another thing I would say is, not everything requires money. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be charging off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to just build your portfolio, or you're trying to just build your clientele up. Like, a lot of times, especially in this industry, it's like a barter system. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause everything is a full circle. Like, you may do this photo shoot for somebody, and then they might come around and, you know what I mean, invite you somewhere that might be someone bigger there for you. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you can use people as a stepping stone. You know, you don't necessarily have to charge from the rip. Cause like, I see a lot of people, like, even if they're not photographers, even if they're just producers or anything like that, they have no resume, they have no work to show, but they want to charge $80 an hour off the rip. Like, you can't do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I've seen a lot of craziness. You know what I mean? So I just say, take your time, brother. Slow it down. You know what I mean? Whatever you're trying to accomplish, you're going to accomplish it. Just take your time. You got to take risks. You got to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just stay consistent and you'll be all right. You know
I dig.
I dig that.
what's
So
up.
one more time, that is Freaky Mccav.
Yes,
and
sir.
if you can spell it for them, right, just so they can follow you, where can they follow you
Where can
at?
they find you, man?
IG is my biggest platform. I just try to start doing the Twitter thing.
Yeah.
I don't really like Twitter like that, but
I feel you.
it's FREAKY _MCCAV. Freaky Mccav, that's me. You know,
I dig.
Little rhyme.
Word. Well, we so glad for you coming on the show, you know what I'm saying, giving us some insight, man,
Oh, yeah.
and being
Ooh, yeah.
an inspiration to the youth, for
Definitely.
the culture, as they
For
say.
the culture, man.
For the culture. Yo,
So
thank you
once
for having me.
We want to thank everybody that tuned in and listened. This is, again, For the Culture Radio, powered by Retrograde Management. You can go and check everything out at retrogrademusicgroup.com.
Yep.
Also, look out for an up-and-coming tour. We are putting out a call for donations. We are raising money that is going to go towards March of Dimes, as well as towards college students to pay off a semester of their tuition.
Yes.
So that they can enjoy their school stress-free.
Yep.
So if you can, go to retrogrademusicgroup.com and you will see the college tour page, and there is an opportunity for you to donate to our GoFundMe so that you can help us reach our goal to help these students.
Yep.
So once again, this is For the Culture Radio. I am Xavier Cuz,
And this is DJ Sai.
and we are signing off.
Peace.
No, I gotta do it for the